Hello and welcome to another edition of How to Survive the Upcoming Zombie Apocalypse with me, Kenny B. Today we're going to cover a couple of different topics. First off, we're going to start off with bug-out locations. Then we're going to move over to the range card and how to set it up properly. And we're going to finalize with some viewer emails. Okay, first off, bug-out locations. You've seen in the movies, Dawn of the Dead, and etc., everybody bugs out to the mall. Well, unless you're like me, that somebody that has a cover job as mall security, the mall is a shitty place to go. Me, being head of security for a world's largest mall in North America, I am able to stockpile and hide my preparations so that when zombies come, I'm well stocked. But for those of you who don't have that advantage, I'm going to point you in the right direction. Super Walmart. That's right. Super Walmart. Super Walmart has everything you need. And I'm going to explain to you in detail what they got. 1. Food. Super Walmart is stocked to the gills with Code Red Mountain Dew, Funyuns, Doritos, microwave meals. Everything you can possibly want to eat is there. The only thing you have to bring is beer. But you really shouldn't be drinking beer during a zombie apocalypse because it's going to screw up your judgment and bad things will happen. But Super Walmart has a year's worth of food easily that you can have. All there for the taking. What more could you ask for in that situation? Because without food, you're not going to be able to fuel the body. Without fueling the body, your brain doesn't work. You're going to slip up, make a mistake. You're going to be zombie chow. But as I said, Walmart, Super Walmart, don't go to regular Walmart, it's got to be Super Walmart. Has all the food you could possibly need to survive and ride out the zombie hordes. Two, ammunition and the secret stash. Super Walmarts have all kinds of ammunition and weapons that you need. They got rifle ammo, pistol ammo. For those people that don't believe me and want to stick with archery and crossbows, they got that too. They also have hunting rifles, which double as sniper rifles, shotguns. Fortunately, they don't carry pistols. And for those of you who want to be inventive, they have paintball guns. Try freezing some of the pellets, pop a zombie in the head. It may or may not work, more than likely not. But also, the Super Walmart has a secret stash. You don't know about this because you're not part of the business, but I feel the need to have to tell you people this. If you go up to the sporting goods counter, give them the phrase, John Matrix. They press a button, and a magical place opens up in the back. It's got fully automatic AK-47s, Barrett 50 caliber sniper rifles, pistols. Yes, there are lots of pistols, including Desert Eagles. It's got machine guns. Nothing too elaborate in the machine gun department. I think the most you can get is a M240 Golf. But, once again, it's Super Walmart. They're kind of limited in stock what they can actually carry. They do have some grenade launchers, M79s. Some of the better stock ones might have M203s. Ammunition for those varies from tear gas, smoke, high explosive dual purpose, and buckshot. That's right, you get a shotgun shell like that from your 40mm to grenade launcher. All if you know the secret words. Once again, you go up to the sporting goods counter, whisper John Matrix. Number 3, video games and high definition televisions. What better way to entertain yourself while riding out the zombie apocalypse by playing Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops with some of your best friends? Everything you possibly need to set up that is right there. So yourself some 55-inch LED TVs, your Xbox 360s. You got a whole network set up. You can start gaming, while the time away, have some fun. And if you're really good and you have some friends that know a little bit of tricks about radio waves and lasers, you might be able to link up to another Walmart where for people just like you are at. And then you can actually challenge each other to games. How fun would that be? Much better than sitting there wasting time reading books, bored out of your fucking mind. And like I said, passes time away. Number 4, I kind of touched on this with the ammunition, but there's other weapons as well. Walmart's sporting goods department has all kinds of baseball bats, croquet mallets, and hockey sticks for you to go around and use as weapons. You also have camping gear like machetes and hatchets. And if you go over to the hardware section, you have sledgehammers, crowbars. Crowbars are a particular favorite of mine. As well as mauls, wood chopping axes. All of these will make handy, quiet killing weapons against zombies. All for the taking. Walmart's also easy to fortify. All those exits, what you don't know, there's a button you can press. Steel bars drop down from the ceiling, securing it. So now you don't have to worry about those pesky zombies bashing in the windows and crawling in. You also can keep out the non-zombie hordes as well. Once you occupy your Walmart, it will be yours. Just a matter of plotting out when you're going to take it. Hello everybody, and welcome back to How to Survive the Upcoming Zombie Apocalypse with me, Kenny B. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm holding this precision rifle. It's a Scarlight, to be exact, by FN. Nothing is more important when you're setting up your Bugout location as to your range card. Without your range card properly set up, this here tool is worthless. A range card explains to you in detail different landmarks, their distance from you, your traverse and elevation for the machine guns, etc., etc. So I'm going to put this down for a moment and pick up the range card. As you can see here, I sketched out a crude one on the whiteboard so that you, the viewer, can learn how to make your own. These points here represent your maximum traverse for that particular weapon system you're using. Now in theory, yes, you can go further, but you want to keep your fields of fire clear so that you're not crossing over and possibly going into your friendly field of fire and nailing one of them. And as you can see, this is set up for the GE minigun. I modeled it after a Walmart, well, a Super Walmart that I spec'd out. As you can see, on here, there are landmarks marked. From the door, where this minigun's stationed, it's 50 meters to the handicap parking. 125 meters to where parking section Alpha is located. At 230 meters, you got a Edmonds restaurant. Further back, you got the I-95. Using all this, you can safely guess where your targets lie and the range at which you're going to engage them at. It's very important, especially when you're using a precision rifle. Depending on your field of fire, with something like this, you may go out to 300-400 yards. But more than likely, you're not going to have it that open. But with a properly mapped out range card, you can tell and adjust fire accordingly. Oh, my target's at 250 yards. I just start adjusting on the scope. Then, take careful aim. Boom! Headshot. Oh look! There's one at 300 yards. I adjust once more. Take aim. Headshot. Why? Because I marked it all out. I have little range card flags as well. Well, not range flags, but markers that would mean something to me and my crew. They would see the mark and know, okay, well, that mark is on my range card. That mark is 250 meters. Once again, adjusting. You take careful aim. Boom. No problem. Down goes Z. You want to keep them, if you put out any kind of markers for easy reference to your people, code them so only your people will know. This is very important because once again, if you're defending your Walmart from all comers, you don't want them realizing what these little markers are. And also, your best bet, keep them not so obvious. Keep it so your people know what to look for, but those who might be coming to visit don't. Like, for example, say for your 250 meter, put a tire out. For your 175 meter, maybe a kid's toy, like a big wheel or something. This will keep the people guessing what the hell's going on, but you're going to know exactly where they're at. You can adjust your fire accordingly. Then you just boom, boom, boom. You're picking them off like ducks in a barrel. But that range card is very important. And what you're going to do is, if you have your concealed bunker up on the roof, you're going to have that range card sitting there, and anybody that's on guard mount at that bunker can look at it and know exactly what's going on, where everything's at. And that's why we use the range card. Now for our final segment for How to Survive the Upcoming Zombie Apocalypse with me, Kenny B. I got some more emails. Fortunately, my screener Melvin's really not doing that good of a job, evidently. Still getting a lot of fucking hate mail from the twitards. But I'm going to answer a few quick ones. First one, I was asked by Bill from Buffalo. Shamblers versus Ragers. What do you fear the most? First off, there's a big difference between the two. A shambler is what the zombie apocalypse is going to be like. They're slow moving, they're dangerous in large groups, they don't make noise, unlike the movies where you hear them groaning and everything else. That's what makes them dangerous. You'll hear them stumbling and shuffling, so you got to keep your ears out for that. But you're not going to hear the total. That shit's only in the movies. If you believe that, you're going to get yourself fucking killed on Zombie Apocalypse Day. Ragers, on the other hand, I'm not worried about. A rager is just a human being that's gone psychotic. See a bunch of ragers coming? Pop it in burst. 3 rounds in the chest, in the chest, in the chest, in the chest. 3 rounds in the chest. Rager goes down like a poleaxe steer. Not a problem. The reason why I use 3 rounds is because the ragers themselves are still human. They're just gone psychotic and wacky, so normal things don't stop them. Set them on fire, they're going to keep running at you. But you put 3 center mass, You'll blow out their heart and lungs, they just drop. Shamblers, as I pointed out in a past video, you have to hit them in that brainstem. You have to cause massive damage to the brainstem, or else they're going to keep coming. Now, another person had asked me, and this person was actually in the UK, or actually, no, my apologies, sir, comes from Australia, and was asking about the troll apocalypse. For the most part, after talking to some friends of mine over at the Troll Security Service, his name's Finn, the whole issue with trolls is largely a Northern European issue. So, that being said, they're not that big of a threat because they're kind of easier to deal with. A few UV cannons, UV lights like I showed you on the Gremlins episode, they're not that big of a threat. Also, if you're not Christian, you're safe. Although we're still up in the air if you're Muslim or Jewish, if they'll come after you. But for those of us who are agnostic or atheist, we're safe. Now, another thing was brought to my attention recently. And this came from another viewer email. This person's calling themselves the Undead Avenger. Kind of cute little name, especially for what they're about. Evidently, they're part of the People for Ethical Treatment of Zombies. These are the kind of morons that think that zombies are people and you should be nice to them. They could be rehabilitated. Blah, 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 blah. The only rehabilitation I have for a zombie is a 5.56 round squarely in the center mass of the brain stem. Other than that, you can't rehabilitate them. They're never going to be your fucking friends. The only thing they want you for is your tasty meat. Once you realize this and get this sick fucking notion that you can rehabilitate them and be friends with them like Fido, the sooner you get that notion out of your head, the better off you'll be. As I said, the zombie apocalypse is coming in 2012. All they want to do is eat you, nothing more. I can't stress that enough. And if you see these pets people out demonstrating, feel free to ridicule them, smack them around a little bit, because they're not going to be helping us when this all happens. They'll be part of the large population of ham sandwiches. Also, I did leave something out, and I apologize to the people up in Canada. You have another store other than Super Walmart that can help you. That's called Canadian Tire. My last trip up to Canada, I came across one of these beautiful places. They have SKS carbines. So those of you in Canada, you need weapons to defend yourself. SKS carbines are there, along with Mosin Nagants rifles. You should be able to hold off for a fairly long time. I really didn't get to spend that much time there, so I can't really tell you anything else they might have. I didn't get to find out about any like secret stash or anything of that nature. But until the next time, it's me, Kenny B, signing off. Remember, stay locked and loaded, and keep your weapons handy.